Hey everybody! It's Snowing Stars here, and I'm back with another update for my channel. This is actually going to be pretty streamlined and straightforward, so I'm just going to make this quick and share a bunch of updates and, progress reports for my different Fanime projects, so that you guys will have an idea of what's going on. Okay, so, first off is, first Fanime that I started releasing on this channel. Space Drops and Mason Flynn. Well, it's still on hiatus right now because I've just been uncharacteristically busy these past few months, but once my schedule clears up a little bit, I'm gonna return back to work on it and I'll have the rest of the 6 episodes posted. Yay! I'm already almost done. I have most of the story conceptualized. I just need to write them down in script form. So you have that to look forward to. And yeah, 6 more episodes on the way. Alright, Cage Underworld. I know I said I wanted to try and get the first episode up this year, but honestly, I just realized that I actually have no idea what the Fanime is about. And so I've just been reworking it from the ground up, and because I don't really have a concept at this point of where things are going with all these different ideas and directions I'm taking with it, there's a very high possibility that episode 1 might not get released this year. I don't want it to come to that point, but it's a definite possibility. As for the 4 coma, a lot of the chapters are going to be repurposed for minisodes. I'm gonna start releasing these, hopefully before the main series takes off, so that you guys can have something to look forward to and get acquainted with the characters a little bit. The main reason I'm doing this is because I'm reworking a lot of the 4 coma chapters too, because even though it's independent of the main series and it takes place in its own little continuity, I still wanted to mirror the original universe it's set in, and because of all the changes the main story is going through, a lot of things are no longer accurate. So, and besides, a lot of the chapters are really long, so I think they would be better for an episode format where I can have more fun with that sort of thing and include a bunch of ideas that I would otherwise leave out due to space constraints. So, the 4 coma, I'm not sure what direction the 4 coma is going to take, but I'm going to start holding auditions for characters so that they can be used for the minisodes. So that'll be fun. Next up, let's see, I have Supernatural Spies. Haven't talked about that much. The Fanime that it's also a dramatic reading of a story I wrote when I was 11. I still have a bunch of frames left over from episode 1 that I'm still going to use. I'm probably gonna redo the audio that I recorded for the first 3 episodes because it is supposed to be a dramatic reading and my presentation is somewhat lacking. I'm also going to try and bring back my old weekly Fanime concept Firewall Arata too, except it won't be in a weekly Fanime format. It'll just be whenever I post it, whenever I get the episodes out and stuff, but it will be a little more simplified animation, not exactly the standard that I would hold myself up to, but more detailed than Space Drops. So yeah, that's to look forward to. And another Fanime that I don't really talk about is Heirloom Star. Yay, my magical girl project. For those of you who don't know about it, it's basically a Mahou shoujo series about a bunch of superheroes from another planet who are embodiments of different stars and constellations, and one girl named Yumimi, Seiyun, main character, who has to save both her planet and this other planet from being controlled by a fear-mongering terrorist group in place of one magical girl who washed her hands of her duties and won't even bother helping these planets anymore. So it's a pretty fun series, and I'm having a lot of fun coming up with different concepts and ideas for it. It'll be split up into two different arcs: Heirloom Star Stellar Adventure and Heirloom Star Strangers, which is sort of like a predecessor to it. I'm going to structure them both in a way where you can watch Strangers or Stellar Adventure in any order and you won't miss anything, although I personally would recommend watching Stellar Adventure first. But I'm contemplating whether or not I'm gonna hold auditions on here. Probably not. Probably we'll see. And I don't want to give too much away in terms of how I'm gonna release the episodes, but it'll be in a pretty unique way, and I think you'll be really happy with what I have in store. I don't know how long the series is gonna last. Probably like, I don't know, mid-teens, lower 20s in terms of episode count. I think Strangers is going to be 1 season and Stellar Adventure is going to be 2 seasons. Don't know about that. And lastly, I have one other project that I want to talk about, which is very, very, very recent. I only shared it with one other person. The working title is Aaron's I can't say this name. Aaron's Atlantic Adventure, and it's gonna be like the length of a feature film. So it's gonna be like a little original net animation OVA, whatchamacallit. It's about this modern middle school boy, Aaron, whose lineage has been cursed, starting with one of his distant ancestors who've been condemned to live a short life full of misery and misfortune. And when the effects of the curse are about to kill his father and start to showing up in Aaron himself, he goes on a journey to across the ocean to find a race of rock giants who can help break the curse. So it's pretty much fleshed out in terms of concept, and I just have to get to writing the script, but it's pretty exciting, and I'm really excited, and I'm really looking forward to sharing that movie with you. So, as you can see, I have a lot on my plate right now, and I'm just going through all these different projects, and some will probably be released sooner than others. And of course, I'll still be doing like little animations and my silly animatics and memes and whatnot. Well, before I leave, I just wanted to thank you all for the new subscribers and the new followers on my Tumblr, which is now a general Fanime blog instead of just hosting Cage on a World concept. You can find me at itsknowingstarsfanime.tumblr.com, so if you haven't checked me out before, you should. So that's all. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again with more videos. Bye, everybody!